Hello, everyone out there in internet or radio land. This is that time of the week. I wanted to open the show up, though, by talking about a very uh, imminent and local problem. And especially if you are a student at WMU, I wanted to give you a heads up because this is something that's going on right in our backyard. And especially for those of you who are out, maybe I, by the way, you better not be going out to bars unless you've been vaccinated. Even then, you should really try to keep your stuff in check. Before we do that, though, it looks like I'm joined by my co-host, Lawrence. Lawrence is in the building. Um, I think he's in the building. He was in the building. He was adjacent to the building. Oh, there he is. All right. Hey, Lawrence, what's up, man? I'm still connecting to audio. Um, All right. Well, while we're doing that, I wanted to. This is a breaking story. A lot of the moving parts are still kind of being unspooled. As a matter of fact, like the story itself changed as recently about like an hour ago. But I wanted to give, especially my student listeners, a big heads up. There is a scandalous story coming out about the Y Bar, which, if you know the campus area, it's just like two doors down from the Den, right next to Que Buenos. Some of y'all might go there on the weekend, but a WMU student basically dropped a TikTok video that ended up going viral, making a very serious accusation about the Y Bar. I'm going to read, this is from WKFR. Headline: Dozens of women claim they were drugged at this Kalamazoo bar. And I'm just going to read from it real quick. Earlier this week, a Western student uploaded a video to TikTok that went viral. The video was saved and uploaded to Facebook. In that video, that you can watch at their article, we'll also share it out in the show notes. They claim that her and 14 other girls went to the Y Bar in Kalamazoo on Monday and were allegedly drugged. She goes on to say that they went to the hospital the next day, and some of the girls tested positive for opioids, while others had tranquilizers in their systems. They go on to say that she went both to the Kalamazoo Department of Public Safety and WMU Police. She claims both departments declined to look into the matter, according to her video. Wednesday afternoon, she posted a more detailed video to TikTok that so far has over 500,000 views in just 15 hours. Again, we will put that link below. And there is also a development. Well, one, they ask, please reach out to Silent Observer if you have any tips or leads on this. But basically, up until that point, there was a substantial amount of public pressure and attention on the fact that the Kalamazoo Department of Public Safety and WMU police were being very hands off about this. And it is very serious stuff. We're talking about, date rape drugs. Kalamazoo, as some of you may or may not know, is also kind of a node, a human trafficking node. We're right in between Chicago and Detroit. There are people who do this kind of work on the ground to settle it, but a lot of it starts at popular bars like that where younger people like to go. I also want to flesh this story out. Again, I'm not going to go into too much speculation, but I will say just from what I've been tracking on social media, it sounds like this is not new news to a lot of people. A lot of accusations being made, saying there might be some culpability with the owner of the Y Bar, as far as this drugging goes. Lots and lots of people are stepping forward, and as of about an hour ago, and this is fairly unusual. The actual police chief Vernon Coakley, actually came out and made a statement on the Kalamazoo Department of Public Safety's Facebook page to say that yes, we are investigating this. I want everybody to understand, like, that is the power of public pressure. There was some speculation that because of the Y Bar's relationship with the Kalamazoo police, that might be why they're dragging their heels, i.e., the bar kind of works with them to bust people and also talk about the owner donating money to KDPS, but it does look like with the overwhelming public response, it's at least kind of forced the hand of Kalamazoo Department of Public Safety to try and do a little bit of in actual investigation. And Basically, the statement from the MLive article says the department is looking into multiple tips received in the past 24 hours. In the video, the woman speaking identifies the person she believes is responsible. Again, for legal reasons, I'm not going to name names. It's just kind of like journalistic best practices. But you can find that video, and you can also see for yourself if you do so decide to do that. Um, and Basically, I also want to give tip of the hats to this person for kind of stepping up and making this video and trying to warn other students. Especially it probably they probably didn't expect to go as viral as they did. And they're probably getting a whole lot of attention, but it's good and bad. Really just a big shout out to them. Thank you for warning people in the community about this really big bad danger here at one of our local bars. Just for the general viewership and listenership, this is a big problem here in the city of Kalamazoo, and it's one that really isn't talked about as often as it should be. It's funny, it's like we were just talking last week about another area of business that was one being COVID deniers, but also involved a lot of like misogyny, and we see here again that is reproducing itself, preying on people who are going out to enjoy themselves at the bar, hopefully all vaccinated. I'm really going to stress that. Don't be going out to the bars unless you got that shot. This is a long-standing problem. I think a lot of people, we've been been inside for a year, but this is also something we should be hyper vigilant about because we see this things like this happen, sketchy stuff at places like the Y Bar. I remember back in the day, there was concerns about other area bars, that either weren't being vigilant enough or kind of allowing this sort of activity to take place, many kind of in the campus area. So, if you're a WMU student and you like to go out and have some libations on the weekend, be vigilant, protect one another, watch your drinks. And I really hate that I have to say that, but this is unfortunately the world that we live in. So just really important. This is a developing story. We might have some more updates about it next week, but I really just wanted to lead off with that because I thought it was really important to kick off and give that little caveat / warning to the people who watch the show. And please, spread the news. Lauren.